I'm going to put your control plug in, step on the dead man, make sure you get your brake applied and your end door light. Your master controller handle, your brake valve handle. You come to electric code. When you go to electric code, you're going to get equalizing reservoir up to 110. You cut your brake valve in. Cut your brake valve in by putting the brake valve cutout valve in the in position. You want to hit your reset button, and that will charge your brake pipe. As soon as you get to 50 pounds of brake pipe, you can let go of the button. There's a spring in the brake pipe cutoff valve that takes over, and that's why it's going to take it up to 110. So you let the car charge up. So main reservoir is going to go back up to 130, 140. Equalizing reservoir and brake pipe are going to stay at 110. And because the car was put in emergency when it came into the yard, you have a little over 80 pounds right now. You can do one of two things. You can throw your handle into release and it will release your brake cylinder, or you can take your electric pneumatic switch cutout and put that in the cutout position. Before you do so, you have to put your foot on the dead man, because anything under 60, it will dump on you. So that's the release position. You got 10 pounds of brake cylinder because your snow brake is on. Now you can take power at this point. 2 for forward. First notch will test your dead man. You can take your foot off the dead man. Same thing in reverse. First notch, you can take your foot off the dead man. Make sure you watch your load indicator when you're taking power. Took power. Now, when you're doing your test, the card wants you to take a 20-pound reduction. So brake pipe is controlling equalizing reservoir. You're going to reduce equalizing reservoir with the brake valve. 20 pounds. You reduced equalizing reservoir 20 pounds. Brake pipe followed. That also reduced 20 pounds. That's 20 right there. And you got 50 pounds of brake cylinder. So now you have 50 pounds of brake cylinder applied to the brakes. Now you want to cut your electric back in, your EP switch, and you take a full service application. Go back to lap. You have more than 60 pounds of brake cylinder. You can take your foot off the dead man and it won't dump. Lap is the last applied position. So the last thing you did was reduce equalizing reservoir more, so that went down, and brake pipe also went down. Now if you go back to electric code, they'll just build electric reservoir, equalizing reservoir and brake pipe back up. And you took power, you took your 2.5 to 1, you took a full service. Now you want to go to release without stepping on the dead man, and it will dump on you. Brake pipe will dump. It will cause an emergency application. Part 1.